Thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe to Shanice B on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. So yeah, if you haven't done so, please like and subscribe. I do post there typically daily. So if you have the chance of watching my video about the importance of going out to vote and having faith in the midst of so many constant disappointments that we've had throughout the 2020 year. At the end of that video, you would realize that I was talking about HBCUs, which stands for Historically Black Colleges and Universities. Some of you may or may not know that the Vice President-elect, the first Black woman, she attended the HBCU. For us, this is validation. For us, this is hope. And we're just excited. It's like, you know, there is no limit to what you can accomplish. And this video, when I went to vote, I did not know she was going to, and I did not know Biden and Harris was going to bring home the winning ticket, right? And I was just saying, like, you know, vote. Millennials, please go out and vote and have faith. This is a sign that things will get better. Hopefully, this is a sign that if you continue to show up, if you continue to do the work, right, that it will work out. She attended the HBCU. For us, this is validation. For us, this is hope. And we're just excited. It's like, you know, there is no limit to what you can accomplish. And for me, just seeing that I was on an entire emotional high when I was, and I was working too. So I didn't get to really like do what I wanted to do, but I just was like, oh my goodness. And for me, it's still kind of settling in. And no, I'm not saying everything's going to change or happen the way we would anticipate for it to happen. However, what I can say, history has been made and that we've been able to participate in this. If my mother was alive, I really want to know what she would say. So for me, I'm just like, this is mind-blowing, right?
There was a time when a woman's opinion did not matter. If you were black, white, Mexican, Asian, Muslim, educated, poor, or rich. If you were a woman, it did not matter. Less than 100 years ago, women did not have the right to vote. Look how far we've come from having no voice to being on the brink of making history. Again, by electing the first woman president. Yes, but we have to vote. The world looks to us as a progressive country that leads change.
So for those of you who do not know, there was a virtual homecoming. I just wanted to share a few clips that I enjoyed when watching this. I had just got off from work. I was kind of feeling upset about not being able to go to homecoming and just really missing out on, you know, some fun. And because I didn't get to really fully experience my college days because I was either working or just, you know, trying to do the right thing and stay focused, I do wish I could have gone to homecoming, and I wanted to take my baby boy, right? So in the midst of not being able to enjoy homecoming in person, in the midst of the children not being able to go door to door with their trick-or-treating, we found unique ways to adjust in the midst of this time, right? And also, I appreciate the 2020 virtual homecoming Meet Me on the Yard series that was streaming on YouTube. This was like back in October, on October 24th, I believe.
Welcome back to day 2 of Support Black College's virtual homecoming. Up first, we've got a high-intensity workout with celeb trainer DP. Later, a financial literacy panel moderated by Anthony Anderson. Now, let's welcome your hosts, Pretty V and Darren Brand.
What's happening, y'all? Day two of the virtual homecoming. How you feeling?
You already know what time it is. It's your girl, Pretty V.
I'm Darren Big Baby Brand.
And for me, that gave me a sense of hope, that gave me a sense of pride, and feeling like, okay, although homecoming is canceled, although I'm not going to be able to go on the yard and smell the food, see the sororities and fraternities stroll, that I still get to watch and reminisce and think about the good times I had, and maybe even plan for the future. So with 2021 homecoming, if this is still the case scenario, we're kind of, restricted to gather in large crowds, then maybe I could try to plan something. So yes, if you didn't watch the HBCU Homecoming 2020, I encourage you to do so. They had some really good topics. Of course, everyone knows about, the band, right? We know about the band and that being the main reason why people go to homecoming. We also know about the dancers, the band dancers, and then also the cheerleaders, and of course the Divine Nine sororities and fraternities. And these are the moments that when we go to campus and we see people just come and they're dressed from head to toe, it is a full fashion show. You embrace it. It's all a part of our culture, all a part of the Black culture. And if you have not experienced a Black homecoming or historically Black college or university homecoming, I encourage you to check it out. 2021 is going to be the year. We're not done, but if you just need a little taste, a little something to figure out, okay, what is it that she's talking about? Why is everybody talking about this? Why does it matter? Why is it relevant? Just check out the 2020 virtual homecoming, Meet Me on the Yard, that was hosted by Support Black Colleges, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. One thing they highlighted in this series is the importance of business and sharing, purpose and just business tips for new young entrepreneurs. And
Corey Arvinger, Ryan Wilson, Tiara Chesmer, and Ronaldo Nehemiah sitting up here with me. So for those people out here who don't know you guys like I know you, tell the people who you are and what you do.
How y'all doing? My name is Corey Arvinger. I serve as the CEO of Support Black Colleges and the creator of the HBCU Virtual Homecoming.
My name is Ryan Wilson. I'm the CEO and co-founder of The Gathering Spot, where we are now, and the CEO of A3C.
I'm Tiara Chesmer, and I'm Regional Diversity Officer for Morgan Stanley Wealth Management.
I'm Ronaldo Nehemiah, founder of the Nehemiah Group, art creator, and private investment.
It's funny where life takes you. So I wanted to be an attorney my entire life, and so there was never an idea of starting a business that was ever part of my plan. The conversation never stopped. I couldn't shake the idea, and we started building. He would come to my apartment every night, and we worked for about 2.5 years before we decided to jump in full time. And for anybody that's out there that's thinking about starting a business, when you can't shake that idea, there's a reason why that idea exists, and just pursue it. So that's what we did. And
so the importance of building your brand while also protecting your brand and protecting your content. Morgan Stanley held a panel discussion on just different financial topics, and I found that really interesting, and I wish those were more prevalent topics to discuss when I was in school.
Explosion, you got the cheerleaders, everybody kind of amped, getting ready for this game coming Saturday.
The students were hyped.
Person gotta find me. What's 50 grand to a book look like me? Can you please remind me?
The pep rally was so big. There were so many people there. They had to turn away 300 people.
We ain't even here.
Shout out everybody up top. I see y'all up top. What's good?
You just forget all about every issue in the world, all that energy that's flowing through the gym.
It's homecoming, y'all. It's time to get it started.
The band's about to get crazy.
I mean, they had everyone up on their feet, clapping and cheering. It was a great collaboration to see them working together to do something for the football team.
In addition to that, we have the Greek organizations on campus participate in a party hop competition.
Everybody's feeling it.
All right, y'all.
Now make that hammer sound like wobble dee wobble dee wobble. I'm stacking.
All of the fraternities and sororities are always exciting to watch.
That look like the grotto.
That's the event that most of the students really come to see.
shout out the Virginia State University. We also had our separate virtual homecoming.
Now, one thing that we always enjoy is a special group of individuals that make the games so lively and have everyone excited for the game. And that is, of course, the infamous Virginia State University Woo-Woos. Check them out.
Basically, I'm saying either way, we about to slide. Go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up.
To the Woo Woo, shout out to the Essence of Troy dancers, shout out to the band.
They are the spirit of the school. Without them, the crowd wouldn't be excited, the students wouldn't be excited about the games. They are the spirit of the university.
Like, if you have never been to a HBCU homecoming, I encourage you to do so. And I don't know, I look forward to attending my homecoming. For me, it's about getting dressed up. It's about the food. It's about the dancing. It's about the music. It's about the socializing and just being and not feeling like an outsider. Like, you feel literally like you're at home. And for many people who, you know, you might not really have what you consider a home, that's the one place and the one time you feel like, okay, it's okay for me to have fun, let loose, and just be me.
The weather was great.
There were so many different things going on.
So I would encourage you to check that out. And if you also did not know, yesterday history was made. Yesterday, the Vice President-elect
try to explain to people, when you attend an HBCU, there is nothing you can't do. And there are no false choices about what you choose to do, whether it's being in student government, being the homecoming queen, being the football star, being the head of the economic society. We can do all those things when we're at an HBCU. And that's part of, I think, what makes our education and that part of our learning process so important.
And for those who have attended an HBCU, which stands for Historically Black Colleges and Universities, if you've experienced that firsthand, what it's like to be surrounded by your brothers and sisters, and to just not have to explain too much. Like, it's just your norm. It's just a comfortable environment, and you get to have fun. You get to see Black excellence firsthand and experience just the entire vibe of being there. You would understand why homecoming is so important, especially for the alumni. And shout out to Virginia State University. If you all did not get a chance to experience your homecoming, or you're interested in what exactly consists of Homecoming 2020 or just homecoming in general, I would encourage you to check out the virtual Homecoming 2020 Meet Me on the Yard series that they had, and I'll drop some of the clips down below.